All right, we live? I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I see the chat. What's up, chat? All right, for the people getting here early, we're gonna need some help modding the chat. All right, I have Eric on his way if he's not here yet. We need some mods because I'm not gonna spoil anything. All right, you don't have to worry about that from me. But the chat could go wild potentially. So I want to make sure the people who don't want things spoiled are protected. What's up, Eric? I see you. But I will say, if you really don't want this game spoiled, possibly don't watch this or just don't look at the chat. I would say just turn the chat off. Don't look at it because I'm not going to spoil nothing. You guys are safe from me. But if you do, want to participate in the chat, that's a huge risk if you're trying not to get spoiled, okay? Because the mods are going to be on it, but sometimes it's too late. You already seen it. All it takes is a second and you can see a spoiler. So yeah, we got Eric here. Damn, already somebody, already somebody said something. So I'm gonna, you know what, Roxas, I'm gonna mod you. Okay, you said me. Can I go ahead and mod you? Because I know you've been here for a minute. You always support me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Obviously, if you are a mod, you're not gonna care about spoilers. So, because you're gonna have to see it. You're gonna have to mod it and get it out of here. So yeah, Roxas, I made you a mod. All right. Macho channel. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm assuming you saw the leaks, Macho. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the leaks. What I'm going to do is we're just going to talk about what's going on at the beginning of this video. I'm going to talk about, obviously, that it has the Last of Us 2 has a new date now. It's coming out in June. We're going to talk about it, what's going on. At the end of the video, I will talk about how I feel going into the game. So that could potentially lead you down the road of a spoiler, but I'm not going to say the spoiler. But this will be at the end of my stream. So I'll warn you again. I'll say, hey, if you want to leave, I'm going to talk about how I'm feeling about these leaks and stuff. You can leave. So I'll give you another warning, but I'm just letting you guys know how this is going to go. All right. We're just going to talk about what's going on. No spoilers at all. And then at the end, I'm just going to kind of let you know how I'm feeling. All right. So, damn. I already see some messages getting kicked out. So, Eric, you're going to be busy. Spida, do you want to be a mod? Do you want to be a mod, Spida, if you have seen the leaks or you don't care? Can you, help with this? Let me know, because I know I can trust Spida, I think, right? Or Jay got one of you two. I think I can trust you guys. So yeah, man, it's what a crazy year, right? I've been meaning to do a Let's Chat just to talk to you guys and catch up with you about, the pandemic and us being home, or some of you guys probably working. I'm home. I've been home over a month. All right, I haven't been working. So I've been wanting to let's chat with you guys just to catch up and say that, I've been thinking about you guys. I hope you're all healthy. I hope everyone's good. Whether you agree with me on some of my opinions in this video or not, I hope you're healthy. I hope you're well. I hope the families are good. It's a crazy time right now. So I'm just hoping everyone's okay. All right. J-Got, you want to be a mod? I'll do that then. Well, we got Dave in here too. Okay, Dave, you're a mod. You can help. If there's somebody in the chat spoiling, get him out of here. All right. But I'm gonna add J-Got. All right, if that's cool. And Spida, I might as well. Of course, I'm sure I don't got to tell you guys. Don't abuse the mod powers. If I see you're abusing or something's going on, I'm gonna take it away. All right. But yeah, if somebody spoils, if they say anything, just get him out of here. Just delete the message. I don't think you should have to ban them, I don't think per se, but just get the message out of there. If they keep doing it, then ban them. All right, so yeah, with all that said, seriously though, this year's been crazy. It's just been so bad at times. I'm sure you guys, if you're going through something with your job and things like that on a personal level, you probably are not liking 2020, but just on a gaming level as well, the delays of, The Last of Us and a couple other games, and just the uncertainty, is that the right word, of the future? Like, are these games going to keep getting delayed? Are the consoles going to come on time? Like, it's just been like a crazy year. Like, we just don't know what to predict at times. And yeah, so earlier, what was it? I think it was April 2nd. I was looking at my tweets from that month, this month. And they delayed The Last of Us 2 indefinitely. All right. Pretty much, blaming the pandemic and all of this going on, whether it was shipping or money. Really, I think that the truth of it was like, listen, this is Naughty Dog talking right now about Last of Us. Listen, people might not have money, so we want to wait. We're not going to put this game out yet. This is us being honest. But yeah, that's what I think now. That's what I'm thinking was really going on. They wanted to just wait, put the game out when physical copies are more accessible. They wanted to get as much money as they could. That's highly what's going on. That's probable. All right. So that happened. They did the indefinite delay. No date, nothing. It was like, hey, this game ain't coming. It was supposed to come in May. I forget the actual date in May, but it was supposed to come out in May. They said, nah, we're not even going to give you a new date. So, of course, a lot of us, we're disappointed. Me personally, this killed my hype. It was kind of dying already because of the first, delay or whatever. But I started to not think or care about this game too much anymore. I was focused on the other games, Neo, Final Fantasy, whatever. I was just like not even thinking about this game anymore. So when it comes to these leaks and stuff that's going on, we'll get to that. But I just kind of didn't care. All right. So that was my mentality going into yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. It was Sunday. We're just doing, our Sunday thing, minding our business, playing games. We hop on Twitter and we see that there is just footage upon footage being leaked. There's screenshots, there's plot synopsises, there's everything. Everything was leaked. The whole story leaked. And at first, I only seen videos. I saw the videos. I'm like, I'm going to click it. Screw it. I clicked it. I'm not going to talk about it. Letting you guys know again, I'm not going to talk about what I saw, but I saw it. And then after that, the videos were getting removed. People are going crazy. Everyone's tweeting. Naughty Dog silent, of course. Maybe they weren't even on the clock. It's Sunday. They're probably in bed. They're hanging out at home. I don't know. And yeah, and then it became about. I streamed yesterday, so I wasn't even paying attention no more for like a good 3-4 hours or something. I was streaming. I get off the stream, I go back on Twitter, and I'm like, whoa, this is getting crazier. Plots were out there, freaking story, the whole timeline of the story, everything. The what's it called? I don't even want to get into it. Everything was out there, everything. MJ, thank you so much for the super chat. Says the rollout for this game has been a nightmare. I agree. It's been a mess. We could officially say that this whole Last of Us 2, PR, freaking everything, the rollout, the delays, all of it has been a complete disaster. And so, as the leaks are coming out, people are starting to speculate and guess what is going on. Some people are saying, oh, these could be disgruntled employees. This could be people who are just fed up with the company. They're pissed. They didn't get paid. There was that going around that they asked for an advance in money and they didn't get it. That was a rumor. There was a lot of things going on. It was swirling like crazy yesterday. And I mean, until anything's confirmed, I tend to just sort of, take everything with a grain of salt. I'm just like, okay, I see this, I see that, but nothing's confirmed. So I'm not going to go I'm not going to go spread this. I'm not going to like do a live stream and confirm it. Like, I'm not going to even talk about it really until it's confirmed. But, I'm just kind of side eyeing. I'm kind of looking at everything like, something really, something crazy is going on. Like, I've always said that ever since these delays started happening. I'm like, there's probably more going on. I've always had this gut feeling that development or the development team, it's messed up right now. Like, something's going on. I always had this gut feeling. So to see all this stuff kind of unravel, it's like I'm not really surprised, but the extent of what's happening is like, damn. I don't know about you guys. Like, let me know. Is this like the biggest spoiler that you've seen? Like, just the biggest, the biggest as far as story leaks and things like that, and how badly it's getting spoiled. It's pretty bad. Like, it's pretty crazy. Let me just say what's up in the chat. I get my thoughts together. Dangos, all my mods, of course. Dave, Roxas, Eric, J-Got, Leaky, I see you. I see Akira. What's good? Addict. What's up, Addict? Says Sony about to get this work. Damn. Kratos in the building. Good old Kratos. What's going on, Kratos? Mech, what's good? I haven't even tweeted this out again. I did at first, but now we're live. So if you guys can hit the like button, tweet it out, help me out. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. But no, man, it's been a crazy couple of days. It's been pretty crazy. Dave says biggest leak in history, gaming history. Addict is asking what was spoiled. Addict, hey man, you're doing a good job for not seeing these spoilers. I don't know how you don't know by now. You're crazy. What's up, Brian? Another mod? Good. We got some mods in here. That's good. What's up, CJ, Skull, Joel? Oh, that name. Nah, but the game, you know what? It's crazy though, because going into the anticipation of this game before anything came out, right? When it comes to Joel, when it comes to Ellie, all these characters, I just always had this feeling like people are going to be pissed off. I've said this, I forget where I said it. It was either like Press Start or on stream or Twitter. I don't know, but I remember talking about this, like, you know what? I think people are going to be pissed off with this game. And this was before the delays and everything. Like, I'm not even giving anything away right now. This is not spoilers or anything. I've been saying this and feeling this, like this game is going to piss people off in some way because Naughty Dog is kind of criticized for being, quote unquote woke and SJW and stuff like that. And I just always thought like, man, you know what? Something's going to happen. I don't know. I just always felt like something's going to happen, but I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, I always felt like something's going to happen with this game. And then to my surprise, it was more so like the other stuff, like the delays. Everyone's just starting to get pissed at this game. I feel like people want this game to fail. Do you guys see that? Like, I see it everywhere. Even like people who like the first game, it seems like everyone's just kind of upset and they've been upset. And I just always felt like something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. I know. Easy. Do you like this? No, I'm not going to get into that yet, Kratos. At the end of this video, I will get into that a little bit. But yeah, I need to chill. Shoot. What's up, J Main? What's good? Zubin. All you guys, thanks for being here. We hanging right now. Again, no spoilers in the chat. I had to catch myself, man. It's hard. It's hard talking about this because it's like I want to talk about it, but you have to be very, very careful. And it's hard. But what I'm trying to say is that since the beginning of this game and its announcement, I've noticed this vibe. Like, people just don't want this game to do good. I don't know. It's just something about it. What's up, Skyward? Yeah, man. And then remember when they announced like, oh, there's not going to be multiplayer. It was just kind of like one bad thing after another. It's just been such a mess, man. This game has been such a mess. The whole rollout. You're right, MJ. You're right with your super chat. It's been a disaster. So yeah. By the way, I didn't mention this at the beginning. How you guys liking how I sound? Like, do I sound more crisp now? I got my new mixer, the Go XLR Mini. I've been tweaking with the settings, the equalizer, all that stuff. And I tested it before I went live, and I sounded pretty good. I think I got rid of some of the background noise a little bit. It was kind of like a hiss before. I think I helped with that for this stream. So I'm still learning, but I think I have more of like a radio voice now. Like I'm in the booth right now. It's crazy. Sounds kind of crazy. Naughty Dog has bad karma. I don't know, Ryan. Like it's just been kind of crazy since the trailers came out. I just feel like this game has just been under the microscope. And it's going to be no matter what. Even if these leaks are somewhat kind of fake or something like that, I don't know. I've just always felt like this game is going to get criticized like crazy. And some people are going to hate it. Like I've always felt that ever since the beginning. But yeah, thank you guys. So it sounds good. That's good. I've been streaming on Twitch a little bit since I got the mixer. And everyone there has told me it sounds great as well. So I'm just trying to make sure it's perfect because I always want things perfect. But yeah, Joel says I sound on point. The volume is kind of tricky too. Like sometimes I feel like I'm low compared to if you were to click on a different video. Like my volume is a little bit lower, but I kind of have it at the max right now. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. But as long as you guys can hear me, I sound good and all that. I'm happy, very happy with that. Says Erica has a bedroom voice. Man, so yeah, yesterday was crazy. Today's even crazier. Naughty Dog has now said something. We're going to get to that. And like I said at the beginning, we now have a date. We now have a date for The Last of Us 2. It's coming out. What is it? June. I got to have this handy, freak. Help me out, chat. What day is it coming out? It's like June something. June something. And they've also moved Ghost of Tsushima, which was also rumored to be moved a month. I seen that rumor before, so I'm not really surprised by that. I think that was going to happen regardless. I think maybe they were going to wait a few days or so, but I think they were going to move it regardless just because of what's going on. Whether it's to, fall in line with what Naughty Dog was doing because, they wanted to max profits and whatever they were saying, or to save face if Naughty Dog was kind of, bending the truth a little bit, if there was more going on there. I felt like regardless, Ghost of Tsushima was going to get moved. June 19th. Thank you guys. Damn, I'm at more of a delay than I thought because I'm saying something and then you guys are responding like longer. It's taking longer to respond. I think I'm on more of a delay now. Maybe it's YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, June 19th, okay, for The Last of Us 2. And then July 17th, right? I'm going by you guys in the chat. Ghost of Tsushima. So there was a rumor like maybe, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, that Ghost of Tsushima was going to be in August. I think August 1st. And then I saw that it was going to be just a month. So it would be in July. So there was that rumor kind of already going on. So it just, now it's confirmed. Ghost of Tsushima in July, The Last of Us 2, June 19th, which I think should have been, didn't I predict June? This is crazy. Like I remember saying, because the first one came out in June. I'm like, then the second one should come out in June. And then they're like, no, it's coming out in February. I'm like, February? All right, well, cool, I guess. And then a week later, delayed, May. I'm like, what is going on? But the first one came out in June, though. I remember that. And that one was delayed, too. So, hey, Naughty Dog gonna Naughty Dog, I guess. But yeah, June 19th for The Last of Us 2. Now there's a date. It went from indefinite delay to June 19th, just like that, like quick. I don't know. To be a fly on the wall of those phone calls and what's going on with Sony and Naughty Dog, them calling each other, pressured, we got to get this game out. It's a wrap because everything's leaked. We got to do this now. Like I would want to hear those conversations. I bet it was crazy. Like, can you imagine? And let me say this too. Like I do feel bad for Naughty Dog. I feel bad regardless of like how frustrated I've been with the delays and how my hype has died and whatever. I do feel bad for them. The ones that really put their heart in there and they weren't a part of this leak, then they really wanted their game to succeed and all of that. That's crazy. Like, imagine working on something for 7, 8 years or however long it's been, even if it's 5 years. That's a lot of time to put into something, and then it's just let out the bag. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, that's it. It's out there and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, that's crazy, you know? What I gotta do, low latency. I have it on normal latency. I have it on normal. I can't change it now because I'm live. It's all good. I don't mind the delay. It's all good. Maybe it's best. I don't know. But yeah, I do feel bad for them and their hard work. And if it's true about them not really getting paid and the crunch and all that other stuff, that's another part of it too. All that crunch that was exposed. It's been a mess for them. And if they're worked to death and all that, and then this happens and they're just devastated, I feel bad for them. I really do. Like, I can't imagine, you know? But it's crazy. So I can't side with people who are like, they deserve it and screw them. And nah, I'm not on that wave. I'm just more so on the wave of like, this game, man. I don't know. Like, my hype is just, it hasn't been there really. And we've talked about this before, like on my streams and stuff like that, like weeks ago. People would ask me, hey, are you hyped for Last of Us 2? And I would just be like, kinda. And then it turned into like, nah, when it comes, it comes. Because these delays just kind of killed it for me. I think they just kind of killed it. Leaky. I chose the picture of Ellie like that because that's me right now. I gotta hold back from like saying stuff. That's how I feel. That's me. Like, don't spoil, Erica. Don't say anything. It's hard though. It's hard, and hopefully, nothing slips out. I'm really trying hard. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. How you guys feeling? Yeah, Dave, I'll keep that in mind. I thought it was set to that, like, what's it called? Default, but I guess it's not. I guess normal is the default, but it's all good. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. When I ask you guys a question, it's like, oh, I'll just wait a few more seconds. I don't mind. I got time. I've been home, you guys. I've been home over a month from work. I'm technically not essential. I've just been home. I've been streaming a lot more. If you guys don't know by now, I'm on Twitch a lot more these days. So if you want to follow me there, go watch me play games. I'm on the Twitch gang. So yeah, twitch.tv/Erica Hits for the win with this new mic and not new mic, sorry, new mixer. It's crispy. It's clear. It's, we have a good time over there. Portal says, I'm just glad we got a release date. J Main says, the first leak I read had him worried. I'm trying to read and be careful because I don't want to say anything. Okay, so J Main went from worried to excited. So that's good. Who knows what we're reading though? Who knows if we're reading the same thing? I don't know. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the stream, just kind of like where I'm at with that. Portal, no, I don't work from home. I don't. Burro, what's up? I'll subscribe to your Twitch ASAP. Hey, Joel, I appreciate that. Yeah. I think a lot of people on YouTube don't know I stream on Twitch. Even though I mention it here and there, it's like, I don't really force it down your throat. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I should constantly remind you guys, but I don't. That's my fault. But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you would know. But if you don't, it's like you might miss it. So it's all good. Gears Tactics. Gears Tactics is tomorrow, right? I'm going to be playing that. You'll DM me later, Jamie, for sure. There's so much I want to talk about with this, but I'm only going to talk about it off stream with people who are on the same page as me. I'm not going to, spoil it just to anyone and if they don't know. So yeah. I think we might do like a voice chat later, like some friends, just some close friends. We're going to talk about it. But for right now, I got to really just, I got to chill. I got to chill. Thank you, Ford, for posting the link. Yeah, that's my link to the Twitch right there. What's up, Ford? How are you? So did I really cover everything as far as the timeline? We got the new date. Ghost of Tsushima is delayed as well. I'm excited for Ghost of Tsushima. I think that game's gonna be really good. I can't wait for that one. I want to see the combat. I want to feel that combat and see how that is. I think that will be a good game. That's an Erica game right there, I think. Just as far as like combat, setting, that's no surprise. But yeah, I do really want to play that game. And I am going to play The Last of Us. Let me put that out there. I am going to play it. Of course, I want to stream it. I want to, do content for it and all that. And once it's out in the wild and we can really talk about it, I'll probably, review it. I'll do some content. And you guys will know how I feel about that game in some way, for sure. Yeah, you're excited for Ghosts 2? Nice. Oh yeah, tonight would be Gears Tactics, 9 p.m. All right, Eric. Hey, I might be on that tonight then. More gameplay soon for Ghosts. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to see more gameplay for sure. But yeah, so yeah, the what's it called? Naughty Dog. What's it called? What they said today. Let me look this up real quick. Their statement. All right, so a message from the studio. I'll just read it to you guys. We know the last few days have been incredibly difficult for you. We feel the same. It's disappointing to see the release and sharing of pre-release footage from development. Do your best to avoid spoilers, and we ask that you don't spoil it for others. The Last of Us Part 2 will be in your hands soon. No matter what you see and hear, the final experience will be worth it. So that was Naughty Dog's statement. That was about an hour ago. Yeah, just came out. I, of course, responded, but don't look at that thread if you don't want any spoilers. Honestly, any thread about this game, I wouldn't even click it. If you really, really don't want to know anything, man, probably just don't be on Twitter. Don't be on anything. But I really don't know how you're going to do it. If you have that kind of, discipline, do it. But if you're on Twitter here and there, you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, wherever, you're going to see it. It's everywhere, you guys. Like, it's in places I'm not even looking for it. Like, it's in random threads about the game or about Naughty Dog. I mean, it's like they'll be talking about some minor thing that's not even related, and then you'll have someone in the thread like, here's a spoiler, boom, they just drop it. It's like and I don't understand people like that. I really don't, because if I really truly was hyped for this game, I would be pissed right now. I would. If this was a game that I was like really looking forward to, and I've had this happen before. I've had people spoil things for me and I never understood it. Like, where they purposefully were like, they knew you didn't want to know and they're like tagging you, or they're like, hey, Erica, this happens. And I'm just like, really? Sometimes it's best to not say anything. Like, if you're really like, don't tell me, it's kind of best to not even say it, because if someone doesn't like you, if you're on YouTube, you got haters, you got people who just don't like you because of whatever reason, they'll go out of their way and they'll purposefully like reach out to you and tell you. I've had people DM me spoilers. I've had, what was it? I think it was Neo 1. Like, okay, first of all, do we really care that much about Neo 1's story? But anyways, I digress, because I love Neo, but come on. But at the time, I don't know who it was. I think I blocked them, but they messaged me Neo's story. And I'm like, why would you do that? But it's because they didn't like me and they just were upset for whatever reason. They're like, F Erica here. And I kind of laughed because it was Neo. I'm like, really? Neo's focus is not really the story, but okay, whatever. So I just blocked them and moved on. But that's the kind of people that are out there. So you guys, seriously, I don't know how you're going to do it. My advice is, if you want to stay on Twitter, just don't say anything. If you have some enemies out there, people that don't like you or something, I would just block them possibly or mute them, whatever you got to do. And then just don't talk about it, because if they know that you don't want to know, they'll tell you. So I think it's kind of best to just like not say anything. Just don't let them have any kind of hint that you're really super excited for this game or something. You might have to just be quiet, which sucks. And that's how, but sometimes it's like what you have to do, because man, you just never know. Yeah, J-Main, it's crazy. Like they'll tag you. I saw you were tagged. Okay, Dave, I'm reading your thing, but not out loud. Okay, so the picture. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, because me and friends, we're sharing stuff between each other. It's like private. We're not retweeting it, nothing like that. It's not on the Twitter timeline. We're DMing, we're sharing stuff. That's me and my friends. But the stuff that we're sharing with each other, I'm seeing it on the timeline. So it's not like it's secret. It's not like, oh, only we have this picture, only like a minority of us. It's like everywhere. I'll see a picture or something, and then I'm just scrolling on Twitter and I see it again and again and again. I mean, it's like, it's not even like a secret club or anything at this point. Everybody is sharing this stuff. So it's like, you guys, seriously, if you can hold out for a month, like just don't even be on Twitter that much. Or at all. That's what I would say. If you really just don't want to know, because you're going to see it. It's just, I don't see how you can. If you follow enough people and stuff like that. And you know, Twitter, sometimes they'll be like showing you stuff that you don't even follow. So it's like, man, it's risky. It's risky, you guys. Yeah, Reddit, it has everything. Elijah's asking a Neo 2 question. Okay, so Neo 2 or Sekiro. Had some friends telling me Sekiro's better than Bloodborne, and I finally got the chance to play. Disagree with them, but Sekiro is tight. Yeah, I agree. I still like Bloodborne better. But Neo 2, Sekiro's, yeah, Sekiro's better than Neo 2. I would say that. Neo 2 is still good though. It's good. But it's just more Neo. It's kind of what you play in the first one. It's just expanded. It's not really like evolved or like something different. Sekiro is something different. Sekiro is like a whole other world, and it's awesome. So I would say in terms of that, like Sekiro is better. But not better than Bloodborne, though. That's how I would rank them. I would say Bloodborne, Sekiro, Neo 2. That's how I would rank them. Random, I'm not going to read that. That's a little... Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Be careful what you're saying in the chat. Is there a way you can censor words on Twitter? Yeah, you can mute words, but the thing with that is sometimes it doesn't work. I remember I muted words in the past and it didn't work, because the problem is you can mute, okay, let's say you mute The Last of Us 2. You're still going to see pictures, right? I mean, if you come across a picture or you come across, I mean, you would have to mute everything. You'd have to mute all the character names. You'd have to mute Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann. I mean, you'd have to mute everything. So maybe if you muted every single thing you can think of, maybe that would help, but you still might come across like pictures, screenshots, stuff like that. Yeah, see, you said, yeah, it didn't work for Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I remember I muted, I think it was for like was it a TV show? I muted for something. Oh, I think it was Star Wars. What was it? Episode, this was only for like 2 or 3 days or something like that, but I muted Star Wars. What episode was that? What's the episode of like the newer Star Wars? Is it like 7? Whatever one it was. I muted words for that. It wasn't working. So I stayed off Twitter for like 3 days or 2 days or something like that. It's kind of funny to think about now, because like I don't even care about those movies no more. It's too funny. But I muted that, and then I muted something for like a video game too. I remember it was for a video game, and it wasn't working for me. Because I still saw stuff. Like, even if it wasn't using those words, I was still seeing, like, I don't know, like pictures and stuff. So it's just, No, I didn't have Star Wars. I didn't have it spoiled, but I tried to make like I tried to mute stuff so I wouldn't be spoiled, but then I noticed I was still seeing like Star Wars pop up. It wasn't spoilers, but it was like Star Wars. The word Star Wars would just come up. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get off Twitter. This ain't working. I don't know how to do this. I got off Twitter for like two, but that was only like a weekend because I watched the movie like that Sunday or something. But this game ain't coming for for over a month, 2 months almost, right? Yeah. So it's like, dude, how are you gonna how are you gonna not, come in contact with this stuff in 2 months? It's wild. It's wild. Not really random. I don't think it is, but that's because we'll get into that then. We'll get into that then. Let's make sure we go over everything first before. But yeah, 2 months. It's like, how are you going to avoid this stuff for 2 months? It's crazy. So for me, the fact that I was not really hyped anymore, and then the fact that, I stream, I'm on Twitter all the time, I make content, I'm going to come across this stuff at some point. That's what I realized. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to watch it and I'm going to look at this stuff, whatever, because I really don't care that much and I'm going to see it anyways. That's how I kind of took it. Or else, what am I going to do? Just stay off Twitter for 2 months, stay off Twitch, stay off this? It's like I can't, or a Discord even as well. It's like, what am I going to do? Just stay off everything? I got to make my content. I got to be involved with like my community. So it's like those couple of reasons were just like, you know what? F it. I'm just going to look at it. Screw it. Because I'm going to see it anyways, While I was gone from your streams, Kira, sure, yeah, if you want to, that's fine. I think I have to follow you on Twitter, right? For you to DM, or is it the same name? Yeah, you can always contact me. Just at me, and then I'll add you, or however. What's it called? Yeah, I'm reading your guys' stuff, but like some of it I don't want to repeat because it's kind of like borderline. Yeah, J God says people can just stay off Twitter. It's really not that serious. It's really not. At the end of the day, look, spoilers suck. I've had things spoiled for me. I remember when I actually really liked The Walking Dead, I had stuff spoiled because we always watched West Coast time, right? East Coasters would see it 3 hours before. So stuff would get spoiled with that. Game of Thrones, just TV shows in general, I would do my best. I would just stay off Twitter. Spoilers suck, but it's not like the end of the world. But for some people, everyone's different. Everyone's different. But I have seen people out there saying crazy stuff like, oh, I hope the leakers die and this and that. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. Like, I understand you're pissed. I get it. I've been there. I've gone through this. I've had things spoiled for me, and trust me, it sucks. Especially when it's a TV show that you really enjoy. That's the worst. But to go as far as like wishing death and stuff like that, it's like, no, it's not that serious. It's not that bad. Leaky says, East Coast, the bestie. That don't even rhyme. West Coast, best coast, Leaky. We already know. But in terms of this stuff, yes, you guys got us. You're seeing things earlier before us. And for a while, a longest time, you guys were getting games at your midnight and we're still waiting, right? But now it's like we get them at 9 o'clock. So, hey, best coast, we're back. We back. But yeah, when it comes to like TV shows, that's when it would suck to be on the West Coast. That's when it would suck. But yeah, we try. We try out here. We try. The monk playing the string instrument. Are you talking about Mech? I forget the names. You know me. I don't know the names of these bosses and these enemies and stuff. Remind me what you're talking about. Remind me what you're talking about. West Coast, best coast. Facts, Alton. Facts. Alton, you should be a mod. Let me mod you real quick. Shout out to Alton. Jay Run says 49ers Empire. Ew. All right, we're moving on. You tweeted to me? Okay, cool, Akira. I'll get to that. All right, I'll get to that after this. So yeah, the spoilers, it just sucks. We all know that. It's not. I'll never really understand those people who just really go out of their way if it's, on purpose. Sometimes things slip. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes we beat around the bush, we tiptoe around things, and it just comes out in a way where it gets them thinking, and then it gets them to the spoiler. That's my problem. But but I try my best. But to purposefully just be like, hey, let me add this person, because I know, like, that would be like me messaging Jack Move right now. Hey, Jack, here. And I just show it. It's like, I'm not going to do that. It's just crazy. I don't understand those types of people. But sometimes there's accidents. Sometimes you come across something that was meant to not be for your eyes, and you just come across it, and that's the internet. That's just how it is. I remember, I always bring this up. I don't know if you guys remember Cookie Monster. He used to stream. I don't know if he streams anymore. But there was a Walking Dead episode that I was really looking forward to. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to kill some time. I'm just going to watch him stream. This man had the spoiler in the title of his stream. I'm like, dude, why would you do that? So I remember I was pissed. I was like, are you serious? And that was back when I actually liked The Walking Dead. Now I think it's trash, but back then, like in the first couple of seasons, it was fire, I remember I went into his chat and I'm like, are you serious, man? Because I'm thinking, I got to watch what he says. I think I was even going to mute him. I was going to mute him, I think, or like turn him down just to watch some gameplay, I was just going to watch some gameplay. And it was in the title. And I think this was when Twitch, like, you couldn't really see the preview of the title yet or something like that. It was different because obviously I clicked it. I didn't see the title yet. And then when I went to the stream, it was like, boom, the spoiler was in the title. I'm like, come on, man. I was pissed. I remember I was pissed. But yeah, it's just sometimes, accident, and sometimes people really just want you to know, like, hey, I know this information. I'm going to say it. And I want it to spoil for you. And it's like, I don't get that. I think sometimes it's just a matter of like, you want to be first. I guess some people just gotta be first. Like, oh, I know this information. I have to share it. I have to tell people like, I know this and they don't. So I have this power of like, I could mess up their life. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it sucks. You sent in Discord? Okay, cool. I'll check all this stuff out. That dude. Yeah, that dude's cool. I like his design, Meg. I like the design. So yeah, I think I covered everything, damn, I don't what more is there to say before I actually get into like how I'm feeling, like really feeling. Yeah, man, it's a mess. It's a damn mess. 2020 is a mess. How are you guys all doing? Let me just get your feedback in the chat. How's this year going? I hope you guys are doing good. Seriously, like, I hate hearing when someone's, especially if you guys support me and I know you and you're going through something. So it's like, it makes me want to help. Like, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope like just listening to me and watching my streams, or if I make you smile or laugh, like, I hope I could at least do that during this time. What's up, Germinator? Well, what a name. I'm definitely a germaphobe. Being a germaphobe at this time sucks. It really sucks. Because I was already a germaphobe. I talk about this a lot. I was already a germaphobe when I was at work and stuff. I was always sanitizing. I was always cleaning my, keyboard, mouse, all that junk, and just constantly keeping distance. And now it's like, my mind, I have to stop my mind from going out of control. Like, relax, Erica, relax. You're at home. You're okay. But when I do go back to work, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle for me. I feel like I'm going to, my mind is just going to go crazy. Could be worse. I could be an on stan. Basic on. Shout out to Hustle, the on fanboy. You made my day one time when you talked about pancakes while playing Gears. I was talking about I'm always talking about food at some point. I guess I talked about pancakes. Yeah, but yeah, this year ain't it. It ain't it. It started off bad and it's been bad since. I mean, the Kobe thing, this staying at home thing, the people are sick right now. People, even like in my family, my grandpa was going through some stuff and he's okay now, but he had some scares. And so I went through that. That was a couple months ago, right before this all kind of hit, like as far as shelter in place and all that. I was visiting my grandpa in the hospital and all that. He's home now, which is good. But yeah, so even on a personal level, I've been kind of going through it a little bit, 2020 is just trash. But I have a good, I have a good mindset. I'm motivated. I've been streaming. I've been, keeping at home. I've been home healthy. I'm very thankful that like my family is good. So yeah, but I just been meaning to like talk to you guys and catch up with everybody. See if you guys are good. VGL says 2020 is trash. Burro says has me drinking more than usual. Oh no, Burro, relax, Burro. Try not to. I know it's hard sometimes. You kind of get in that zone and you feel better, but you might end up feeling kind of worse. That's the only thing that sucks about it. But I feel you. We're all looking for like a release, Sometimes you gotta, if you're working, especially, because like my friend, she's working and she's telling me like everyone's on edge, everyone's just kind of like crabby, snapping at each other. She was even saying people were yelling at each other the other day, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then Kenny's still working, so I'm hearing his stories. Everyone's kind of on edge. So we're looking for something to take that edge off. And I know some drink sometimes, some people do, they do their thing. And so I don't want to play mom out here. Burro always calls me mom. He tells me like, cause I get after him. I'm like, calm down, Burro, relax. But just, I want to like give you guys advice, of course, like just, try and work out, it out in a different way. Like do some exercise, read, play games, try and find like healthy, ways to like let that aggression out. Trust me, like working out, you'll feel better. Like just let it out. Go hard. Like run in place. Do what you got to do. Like push-ups, sit-ups, running and just around your house. Like do something like that. Eat better. You'll feel better. Trust me, you'll feel better. Even if it's just a little bit, you'll feel better. That's my advice. That's my mom segment. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. Germinator, thank you. I appreciate that. But I totally get it. Like if you guys are, feeling down, I get it. I've been there. I will be there again. Like it's always an up and down thing with me. So I totally understand. But I'm always on Twitter. You guys ever really, want to hit me up? You want to watch my streams? You want to chat with me when I'm streaming? Like I'm always there we can talk. We can just talk about stuff. I'm always talking about something. If you haven't noticed yet, I like to talk. So yeah. But that's it for the main stuff we wanted to talk about. Now, this is my warning again, and I'm going to give it some time because I know the delay's a little bit much for my stream. It's delayed a little bit. But here's my warning again. I'm not going to talk about the leaks right now. I'm not going to say what I read. I'm not going to say what I saw. I'm not going to talk about characters, nothing. But I'm just going to talk about how I feel going into the game. So if you don't want to hear that, go ahead and click off. Go ahead and just go. Come back in a couple months or something if you want. Yeah, just click off. All right. Let me know in the chat once this is heard, so I know, because there's a delay and I want to get into it before we get the heck out of here. Louis, that's a crazy question. I don't know. Is that really happening, Louis? I don't know. We're not going to get into that. That's politics. I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, leave a like button, or leave a like button. Hit the like button. And yeah, because I'm going to tiptoe now. This is my tiptoe segment. I'm going to tiptoe around the spoilers, all right? I'm not going to say them. But I'm just going to tell you a couple things. Leaks are just part of the gaming industry. Spoilers, I got you. What do you mean, Birdman? No spoilers in the chat, by the way. No more at all. I've been saying it over and over. So, okay, I'm taking it that you guys all heard me and we're past that part. Okay, so, yeah. What I read and all that. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's spooky as hell. If it's true, okay, if it's true. And there could be chances that some of it's changed, or it could be executed beautifully, by the way. I could be thinking it's spooky or it sounds bad, but it could be executed in a great way. Okay. So I'm not like super down on it. Like, oh, I'm not going to buy this game. I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to play it. I'm probably going to stream some of it, or if not most, and do a review and all that stuff. But, so it's spoilers. We're tiptoeing right now, okay? So if you're still here, you don't care, all right? That's not my fault anymore. I've been warning you guys for like the past 5 minutes, so I'm going in right now. We're tiptoeing in the pool of spoilers. I'm not jumping all the way in though. So yeah, from what I've read, from what I'm seeing, spooky. I'm not really digging it. I'm not digging it, and it could be executed in an amazing way, so the jury's still out. I feel like Naughty Dog has a great way of telling stories, so I'm not fully like, this is gonna suck. I'm not saying it's gonna suck. I'm not really feeling it, all right? I kind of feel like how I did with Game of Thrones, because I did look up the synopsis before the last season of Game of Thrones. Actually, no, it was like midway. It was midway. I don't think this is gonna be that bad. It's not going to be Game of Thrones bad, but it just kind of has me feeling the same way. Like, I'm not really excited. I'm not really feeling it. But Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog are not the writers from Game of Thrones. Those guys are trash, okay? Neil Druckmann and their team so far have done a great job with stories. So I'm still saying the jury's out. I don't know how it's going to be, or I know how it's going to end, but I don't know how it's going to be executed. It could be awesome. Maybe I might go into it thinking like, damn it, this is going to suck. But then I play it and it's like, oh, this is going to be amazing. I don't know. Yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at. That's all I'm going to say, really. That's all I'm going to say. But it is spooky. It's spooky. For lack of better words, I have I've been reading a lot of tweets and just how other people are feeling. And of course, they're feeling the same, a lot of them. And so it just kind of makes me think like, okay, well, I'm not alone, but we'll see. We'll see. Game of Thrones talk, we out. Yeah, man. But once this game's out in the wild, I do want to do a discussion. I definitely want to do, like, if we got to do that Game of Thrones disappointment type podcast, hey, that's what we got to do. But if it's great, I will be the first one to be like, I'm glad I was wrong. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say I was wrong. But I mean, just based on what I've read, what I've seen, I'm just kind of like, like I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. And then the thing too is that even if I end up liking this game a lot, and I've thought this even before, and I kind of touched on this earlier, and I shouldn't have, because it's kind of, in this tiptoe area. But I was saying that even before the spoilers, I just knew people weren't going to like this game. I knew people were going to be upset because Naughty Dog, they're criticized as like SJW stuff, right? And women kind of being like manly and stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's just like the way Ellie looks, right? All that stuff, it's kind of like coming full circle now. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's Naughty Dog. And I just always thought people are going to be pissed at this game. Even if this story was different from what I read, maybe even if everything was different, I just always had this feeling like, yeah, people are going to be pissed. And now it's like confirmed. I feel like it's confirmed now. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, Alton, for sure. I'll get you on that one if we do it. I'm hoping we don't have to. I'm hoping everything's good, you know? And I'm like, hey, let's have a review podcast. Let's talk about how amazing it is. Let's talk about how we were wrong. I'll definitely fire up the stream. Either way, but I'm kind of thinking it might be Game of Thrones type. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be heated. No, honestly, if I had to make a bet, I think I'm going to like it. Like, I'm going to enjoy myself playing the game, but I just feel like a lot of people are going to be pissed, like just pissed off. And that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Eric says the indefinite delay messed them up. I agree. It messed it up for me. I was kind of checked out after that. I was like, okay, no new date? Like, that looks suspicious. I was just kind of like, what's going on? And it just kind of, my help just sort of went out the door, I guess. But I really like the first Last of Us. You know, I've always been a fan. I considered it best of last generation, one of the best. And it's what brought me to PS3 more. I barely touched it before The Last of Us. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I was all on Xbox. I was all 360. And then Last of Us came out. I played it. I beat it. I tried the multiplayer and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I was playing that multiplayer like crazy. And then, of course, PS4 came out and I got a PS4 pretty soon after that. I never owned PlayStation consoles. I don't know if you guys know that. You're going to be like, what? But I was always owning, because, you know, my family, we didn't really have money like that. So I just had like Nintendo consoles when I could. Sometimes I had to borrow them for like as a hand-me-down from my uncle. Like when he was tired of the Super Nintendo, he gave it to me. And then he helped me buy my Dreamcast. He helped me buy a Dreamcast. I sold the Dreamcast to get my GameCube, which was the worst mistake ever. But I had to do things like that because I didn't really have money like that. So I only had certain consoles, and then I had to play other consoles through him. So if he had the PlayStation, PS2, or if he borrowed something, I would go over there and play it. So that was like my way of trying other consoles. But as far as owning a PlayStation myself, I didn't own one until I guess technically PS3, because Kenny owned it and we were together and we got married and whatever, but it wasn't mine. And then the PS4 was the first PlayStation I ever bought for myself. No, Nintendo's not for poor people. That's not what I'm saying, random. I'm saying I had to be picky. I had to only, like the 64, my dad bought that off a friend. That's the only way I was able to have an N64. Like, and it was late. Like I think I bought it I think we had it the year after. So all I could do was borrow it or like go to my uncle's, which I did a lot. We went over there all the time. So it's like I was constantly playing games like every week, but that was my upbringing. So I had to really, long story short, I didn't own PlayStation until the PS4. But The Last of Us is what got me to like make my profile name, Ericuts for the win. I'm on PSN now. I'm playing the multiplayer. And then I started opening up to all the other games, Got the PS4, I went back and played older God of Wars. I went back and played the older Uncharted's. That's what happened. And The Last of Us, I have to credit The Last of Us because that's really what, brought me over. So I have high respect for the game. I'm not like a total fangirl. I'm not out here saying it's the best game ever, but it's a great game and I expect more greatness. So I am probably going to be a little hard on this game, but at the same time, I'm not one of those like that I'm so purist and I'm so like, oh, it has to be this specific way. Like, no, even if I'm spooked, if they can deliver it in a great way, I'll be good with it. I'm cool. Like, I'm not gonna go into it hating it and then force myself to hate it. I'm not that type of person. So, I mean, don't worry. Don't worry. If I'm truly disappointed, you guys will know. Like, I hope I at least can get you to be on that, to believe me, I guess. That's all I can do. All I can do is be honest. And if you guys believe me or not, hey, it's up to you. But Kenny just got home. I'm going to end this stream now. I don't know if he wants to come in here and say hi. Probably not. But thanks for listening, you guys. That's all I got to say. Again, no spoilers in the comment section, please, if you can. If you want to talk about the stuff, I'm on Twitter. Hit me up. But other than that, I'm going to just like shut up. No more. I feel better now. Like I got out a little bit. I tiptoed, but I got to talk about it a little bit. And that's all I wanted to do with this stream. But now I'm hungry. I'm going to go make some lunch. Random says, nothing spooked me. Hey, man. We're all different. We're all different. But yeah, it's been a crazy year, CJ. It's been crazy. I need to get back on track with these Let's Chats. I do, I have these like thumbnails now that I can use. And I'm trying to do better as far as like my thumbnails and stuff. Thanks to my good friends, Shar and Dave, giving me advice. But yeah, I've been just kind of upgrading a little bit behind the scenes with this mixer, the backlog. We have like new thumbnails now. The quality, I hope, improves over time. And, every single time I want to improve stuff. Yeah, let me plug the backlog. If you guys don't know, I do have this other show with Shar, my good friend. And we talk about topics. We had one this past weekend where we talked about Horizon and the possibility of co-op. So if you guys want to go listen to that, check it out. I'd appreciate it. We're on every other Saturday. So that's like my new show. So if you're one of those that have been wondering, like, where's Erica on these podcasts? Is she going to do podcasts again? Yeah, I'm on the backlog. That's my thing now. And we're everywhere. We're on Spotify. We're on SoundCloud, freaking iTunes now, which is the new one. Google Podcasts, Anchor. We're on everything. So yeah, if you want just audio, just look up the backlog with Erica. It should pop up with Erica and Shar. But as soon as you type Erica, it should pop up. With the new mic. No, it's the same mic. It's just a new mixer. The mic is being brought out. The full potential is being brought out now because this mixer is like caring for it with a love. This mixer is like nicer now. It just sounds nicer because the mixer, the mic, anyways, it sounds nice. But yeah, Lady Shar. Yep. Shout out to Shar. That's it, you guys. Thanks for listening. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Again, no spoilers. But that's it. I hope you guys have a good one. Good day. I might, what's today? Monday? I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I might stream tonight if I do get that Gears Tactics that early. We'll see. Hope you could have Rand on one day. I do want to have Rand on at some point. I'm kind of waiting for like a good topic. I'm kind of waiting for it. That's where ASMR Cougar was born. Facts. See all these little like inside jokes? If you don't know what they mean, you ain't listening. You ain't there. So yeah, be there. Next Saturday would be the backlog, but this past Saturday we had a show, and you can watch it. They're all on my channel. There's a whole playlist. You can check them out. And yeah, leave a like, say hello in any way, and I will catch you guys later. All right, take care, be healthy, go work out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.